Welcome back to BBA, third year, 5th semester, retail management subject. We are in the 5th unit, that is about distribution management. In the previous class, I explained you the concept of distribution. Distribution means movement. In our subject, it is related to movement of goods from production point to consumption point. And distribution management refers to supporting all those activities which help in easy movement of goods from the production area to consumption area. Okay, so that demand and supply interaction, equilibrium will be there, so that interaction takes place in a smooth and nice and cordial manner. Okay, so as to what is the purpose of distribution management means, the purpose is to create time and place utilities. In the previous class, I have explained you about various utilities: form utility, time utility, place utility, information utility. So distribution management helps in time and place utilities. Okay, so now in the previous class itself, I started the role and functions of channels of distribution also. Different channels will be there. In the previous class, I explained you directly. Producer can directly sell to customer. Producer with the help of agent can sell to customer. Producer, agent and wholesaler, then customer. Producer, agent, wholesaler, retailer and customer. Producer, retailer, customer. Like a different channels may be arranged so that goods and services are easily made available to the customer. So what is the role? What are the functions of channels of distribution? Let us examine that topic. So in that topic, we will come to know about the importance of channels of distribution. Okay, so it improves efficiency. Without channels, efficiency will not be there. Without the mode of transportation, without the help of the distribution channel, efficiency cannot be there. Means production, whatever goods that are produced in the production point, they will remain with them only. They cannot be shifted to the ultimate customer for consumption. So that is a problem. So in order to improve efficiency, the producer has to choose a correct channel of distribution. Okay, with the help of distribution channel only, smooth flow of goods and services is possible. Without correct channel selection, it is not possible to ensure flow of goods from production point to ultimate customer. So for the smooth flow of goods and services, apt channel selection is important. So if we select correct channel, you can reduce transaction cost, so that transportation cost is reduced. The cost which involves in the mediation, in the intermediation between the production point and the consumption point can be reduced if proper channel of distribution is selected. In the previous class, I mentioned intermediary means a brokerage. That intermediary work will be done by channel, without which goods cannot reach the ultimate customer. So if we select correct channel of distribution, the intermediary role is not fulfilled by the channel of distribution. So in order to see to it that the customers, the consumers benefit, this channel of distribution is a must, and proper choosing is important. Proper selection is important. So maintaining large stock of goods. See, if a proper channel is selected, proper channel is fixed, proper channel is used, then what happens is automatically large stock of goods need not be stored by the manufacturer. Okay, if agents are there, if proper middlemen are there, if proper wholesalers are there, if proper retailers are there, he need not production department need not maintain large stock. It will go in a smooth manner, in a smooth phase, it will be transferred to the customer. So immediately after the production is over, they will be shifted to agent, from agent to wholesaler, from wholesaler to retailer, from a retailer to ultimate customer. Easily the package of goods can be seen. Okay, so the channel of distribution management is very key, very important in seeing to it that the production department, the production unit, the producer need not maintain the large stock. Understanding the customer, see, this is very important. Understanding the consumer, see, in the previous class I mentioned one example. See, the producer is situated in Delhi or Mumbai, let us take for example, whereas ultimate customer is situated in a remote village in Telangana of India. This is a village. See, after goods are made available in the market, if the villager, if the village customer, if the village consumer is not satisfied with the quality of the goods and services, they need to be communicated back to the producer who is situated in Delhi. So who will do that? See, the mediators. See, he will communicate his dissent, his modifications to the retailer. In a feedback, he will give feedback. No, these goods should be like this. These services should be like this. If these services are provided, we feel happy. Like that, he will give feedback to the retailer. Retailer in turn will give the feedback to the wholesaler. Wholesaler in turn will give to the agent his feedback. Feedback of the customer. Feedback of the ultimate consumer. That is the most important. And this agent in turn ultimately will take the feedback to the producer who is situated in Delhi. So in order to understand the consumer in a proper way, this distribution management is important. Without a distribution management help, you cannot understand the consumer. You means the producer cannot understand the consumer. Okay, so for the smooth transport of goods and services to the ultimate consumer, the distribution channel is important. Similarly, for the smooth flow of feedback from ultimate consumer to the producer also, distribution channel is important. Coming to reducing the distance between producer and consumer. See, the producer who is situated in Delhi, he is the producer, he is the manufacturer, he is the maker of goods and services. See, here ultimate consumer is there, ultimate customer is there, who is situated in a remote village in Telangana. Let us take for example. See, the producer will have to think of several options, which way is very near to the consumer, how to reach the consumer. Different points will be there, different channels will be there. I mentioned, no, producer can directly sell to the customer. See, nowadays you have various options of online options are also available. If the consumer makes payment online directly from production unit, the goods and services can be utilized by the customer. Door delivery is there nowadays. Let us take for example. So he can choose that option, or to agent he can send, and from agent customer will receive. To agent he can send, from agent wholesaler will receive, from wholesaler customer will receive. Like different options are there. So he has to choose that channel which reduces the distance between production point and consumer point. So in order to choose that one, the production department, the producer, the manufacturer, the maker of the goods and services should make a wise decision. So if wise decision is taken, it will reduce the distance between producer and customer. Then breaks the bulk. See, another important thing is producer will send in bulk. Bulk means huge quantity at a time to the mediators. It may be agent, it may be wholesaler, it may be retailer. Because the production unit does not have that much time to separate the bulk to make this into pieces. The production unit, the production not limited, Karthik. Bulk means whole, huge. Now I will give you an easy example, Karthik. You see, every day newspapers you will see. See newspapers, you will have. Okay, more, very good. Bulk means more. Puja, very good. Thank you. See, newspapers daily how we are able to see in different wings they will be there. See, district edition will be there, Sunday special will be there. If it is a Sunday means, okay. See, but who is separating the papers? Only local boys, local agent will separate into main edition, district edition, and Sunday special. Let us take for example. Okay, what the agent is doing here? He is breaking the bulk. The manufacturer will send in bulk to the agent, to the distribution points, and the distribution points will break the bulk into smaller units. Means main edition and associated editions will be separated from the district edition, and Sunday book also will be separated by the agent himself, or the local paper boy will separate. So if the manufacturing unit cannot do this activity also, because they are heavily overburdened actually with the production of works only. So with the help of proper distribution management, you can take their help, you can take their support, so that bulk is divided into smaller quantities. That is not possible for the manufacturer. Okay. So with channel of distribution will act as a breaker of the bulk. Okay, they will be separated. Bulk quantity will be separated into smaller compartments, smaller units. See, another example I will tell you. If you go to supermarket, you take the case of any dal, you take the case of palli. Okay, see, what they will do? Where 1 kilo pack will be there, 500 grams half kilo pack will be there, then 250 grams pack, half kilo packet will be there. But what they will do? While purchasing, they will not purchase in smaller quantities. Bulk they are going to purchase 100 kilos bag, 200 kilos bag, 1000 kilos at a time. They will purchase in a lot quantity, in a bulk quantity they will purchase, and they will break it into smaller quantity. So that activity is performed by the channels in a proper way. So it is the responsibility of the producer to choose correct channel, so that bulk is easily divided into smaller compartments, smaller units. Provides financial support. See, producer, I am mentioning several times, time and again I am mentioning. The producer is situated in a remote area, whereas villager is situated in a remote area. There is no direct contact between the ultimate consumer, that is villager, and the manufacturer. See what is happening? A villager, this customer, sometimes he will not be able to make payments immediately. So what it requires, he wants to pay in installment. The person, the manufacturer who is sitting in Delhi will not give that opportunity, whereas nearby kirana shop wala will give that opportunity. So sometimes customer needs financial support from the production unit, from the channels of distribution. That is provided by maybe retailer, maybe sometimes by the wholesaler, maybe sometimes by the agent. So that is normally that choice will not be given by the producer. He will not give choice to the customer to make payment in installments. He will not offer credit goods and services on a credit system, because he has to purchase raw material immediately, so that there is no breakage in the production unit. So he himself requires financial support. He will acquire financial support from banks and other financial institutions, friends and relatives. He can take their help. Whereas customers, they require financial support directly from the channels of distribution. So that financial support is provided by the channels of distribution. Okay. So retailer will provide on a credit basis, and wholesaler will provide on a credit basis or installment basis, and sometimes agent will provide help to the customer so that customer can purchase goods and services without any hindrance, without any problem, without any hitch. Okay. So those are the functions performed by channels of distribution. Okay. Now functions. So role and functions, you can see both are overlapping. Same topics, same points will be covered again in functions of channels of distribution also. The buying of goods. See, manufacturer, what he will do, he will produce different varieties of goods, and channels of distribution, what they will do, they will acquire all the different varieties of goods. See, let us take for example, one company is manufacturing, one company is producing soaps, okay, bath soaps. So what they will do is, high price soaps will be available, low price soaps will be available, medium price soaps will be available, sample size soaps will be available. So all these are produced by the manufacturer. All these are produced by the producer. They are made available to the ultimate customers by the channels of distribution, wholesaler or retailer or agent. What they are going to do is, they are going to acquire these different kinds of products and services from the producer, and they are made available to the customer. So what they are doing, they are buying different kinds of goods. They are purchasing different kinds of goods of different quantity, of different quality from the manufacturer, from the producer. Okay. Carrying stock, what they will do is, producer need not hold so much of quantity in his godown, in his warehouse. What they will do, after the production is over, immediately they will shift the goods to the agent. The agent will immediately shift them to the wholesaler. From wholesaler, the goods will be shifted to the retailer. So here producer need not maintain a huge stock of the goods that are produced. Okay, they will help. Channels of distribution will help in carrying stock. In selling also. See, sometimes the producer will not do any advertisement. Advertisement on behalf of the producer will be done by the wholesaler, will be done by the agent, will be done by the retailer. So in selling also, channels of distribution will help the producer. Okay. Then similarly transporting. See, producer will keep the goods in his godown only, in his warehouse only. So transportation work will be done by the other channel members. Means immediately he will transfer the goods to the agent. Agent bearing the expenses of transportation, he will shift the goods to the wholesaler. Wholesaler will collect some money from the retailer, and he will bear the transport expenses based on the terms and conditions between wholesaler and retailer, and the goods will be transported to the retailer, from the retailer ultimately to the customer or the consumer. So transportation work is performed by channels of distribution. Similarly, financing functions. See, financing. See, I mentioned, sometimes the channel members will provide finance facility to the producer, and similarly finance facility to the customer also will be provided by the different channel agents, different channel members. Sometimes wholesaler will lend some money to the manufacturer. If the manufacturer is facing any financial difficulties, he will provide some money to the producer. Similarly, he will provide monetary help to the retailer. Retailer will provide monetary help to the ultimate customer. Nearby kirana shop walas we can see, they will give credit facility to us. They will give facility of paying money on installment basis also to us. So like this, financing benefits are provided by channels, different channel members. Similarly, they will give promotion to the goods and services also. They will promote means they will provide advertising to the goods and services. So if you purchase this good, they will explain to the customers. If you go to any shop, any nearby shop, that this one is good sir compared to that one, they will promote certain goods and services. So they are offering promotion service to the manufacturer. Okay, means they are advertising. They will advertise about different products and services. Okay. Similarly, they will help in negotiations. Negotiations means discussions. Okay. It means if you go to certain shops, you will bargain. See, some fixed price shops are also there. Some normal shops will also be there in the market. Fixed price shops you will not bargain. If it is D-Mart, if it is more, if it is Chennai shopping mall or South India shopping mall, means you will not bargain. Price is fixed. Whereas if you go to other shops, smaller retail shops, there is a possibility of negotiations. There is a possibility of discussions between customer and the retailer. Okay, he will bargain. He will engage in a negotiation so that price is reduced. Customer wants a price reduction, whereas the seller, the retailer wants to maintain the same price. So negotiations are made possible by the channels of distribution. With the help of negotiations, different terms and conditions regarding a product, regarding a service may be modified. Okay. Similarly, marketing research. See, I mentioned, no? So whenever the customer provide any information, any feedback regarding a product, regarding a good, regarding a commodity, regarding a service, that will be transferred to that information will be passed to the producer. Suppose I want change in my laptop. If these features are there, it will be nice, sir. In the next production, at least you convey this message to the producer, means the retailer will share this information with the wholesaler. Wholesaler will share this information with the agent. Agent in turn will give feedback to the producer. Sir, customers wants this modification, this change in the products. So while producing the next set of goods, you please incorporate these changes also. So immediately the producer will see to it that his R&D wing, R&D wing means research and development wing, he will inform to the wing, he will inform the wing to make these modifications if possible. So in marketing research also, distribution channels play a major role. They will provide feedback, appropriate feedback to the producer about the modifications that are required. Okay. And, as mentioned in the class already, they will provide different services, different channels of distribution. Channel members provide different kinds of services to the customers. Like on a credit basis also, they will give opportunity to the customer to purchase goods. Sometimes they will deliver goods to the customer. Online booking, if you make a phone call, several shops nowadays have started this service. If you are purchasing more than this money worth goods, this much worth goods, door delivery is possible. Minimum is 500, minimum is 1000, or simply some shops are coming forward to deliver goods free of cost. So they are providing different kinds of services like credit facility, delivery, and return also. If you do not like the good, if you are not satisfied with the quality of the good, you can bring it back. The exchange is there, but exchange, we will not return the money. In majority of the cases, shoppers, what they will do is, we will not return your money, sir. For the same work, you can take another good. You can avail the service that is available, different kind of service that is available in our shop. Like that, they will mention they will inform the customer. So credit facility will be provided by the different channels of distribution. Free home delivery will be provided, or based on nominal charges also they will deliver goods, and sometimes they will allow to return the goods if the goods are not up to the standard as thought by the customer. So these are the different kinds of services that are normally provided by the distribution channels. Similarly, not only that, you can see, I mentioned, sometimes not only on credit basis, credit facility, not only delivery, home delivery, not only return, on installment basis also, customers can purchase from the different kinds of channels. Okay? So these are the normal services provided by the channels of distribution. Okay, these are the functions. Okay, so in today's class, what we have learned, the functions and the role of channels of distribution. Okay, the channel means the way through which goods and services are made available to the ultimate customers. So they improve the efficiency in the system, ensure smooth flow of goods and services. They see to it that there is a decrease in transaction cost. They act as an intermediary. The producer, the manufacturer, the maker of the good need not maintain large stock of goods. Okay? So in understanding the customer, channels of distribution play a role in reducing the distance between producer and consumer. Channels of distribution play a role in breaking the bulk. Whole lot will be divided into smaller parts. That work will be done by the channels of distribution, and channels of distribution provide financial support to the customers as well as sometimes to the manufacturer also. So that is the role played by channels of distribution. Coming to function, in buying goods, channels of distribution play a major role. In carrying a stock, they play a role. In selling, in transporting, in financing, in promoting the goods, in negotiations, in marketing research, in servicing sector also, they are playing a major role. Those are the functions performed by channels of distribution. I hope you understood the essence of channels of distribution, the role and the functions of the channels of distribution. If you have any doubts, you can ask me questions now. Yes, Srikanth, good morning. Do you have any doubts? Did you understand?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Did you understand? Karthik, did you understand? Are there any doubts? Pooja, are there any doubts? Sai Sriram, good morning.
No doubt, sir.
Did you understand, Sairam?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Karthik, yes, sir, understood. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Shall I end the session now? I'm running out of time. Okay, I am ending. The next class we will meet again. Okay. Thank you very much, dear